One of the things first graders know is that subtraction, it can get a little tricky. So in this series of videos, I'm going to teach some strategies we can use to do subtraction. I can't wait for you to watch and hopefully learn some tips. Our first method is going to be subtraction using small objects. Now let's watch.
So our first strategy is going to be using small objects. In this case, it's my little frog erasers, but you can use whatever object works for you. It's a good strategy for subtraction, but it's one we've used for addition too. So let's see if we can remember how to do the addition. So we had two frogs on one side of the paper and 2 on the other. So I had 2 and 2. They wanted to go together, so I'm adding them together. Now to find out my answer, I would just push them all into the same pile, because then it's 2 and 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. So my answer would be 4, because addition is always going to be putting together. So if we're putting together for addition, what do we do for subtraction? Well, with subtraction, we actually start with all the frogs, or all the small objects, hanging on the board. So I have 6 frogs. Now I need to find out how much it would be if 2 frogs jumped away. So to do that, I have my 6 here, and rather than squishing them together or even adding more frogs, I'm going to take away, because subtraction is taking away. So I had 6, and I'm going to take 2 away. That's going to show me my answer, which is 1, 2, 3, 4. So 6 take away 2 is 4. So let's look at this, starting with the question. So I'm going to have 10 frogs and 5 hop away, or 10 objects and 5 go away. So let's start by making this number here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I started with 10. Subtraction, I look at the one I start with. Now I'm going to take away this much. So I'm going to take away 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I had 10 to start, and I took away 5. This leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my answer to 10 take away 5 would be 5. Let's try this one more time with objects. So I have 9 take away 4. So I have 9 take away 4. So I start by gathering the amount of objects I need to show 9, or our first number. 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I'm going to look at my second number. Okay, I have my 9 objects here, and 4 of them need to go away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That leaves me with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that tells me 9 take away 4 is 5. And so that's your first strategy for subtraction, using small objects as your counters and just taking away the ones that you want to subtract.